It's no secret that the CHAINSMOKERS, an infamous musical duo made up of vocalist Drew Taggart and producer Alex Paul, have achieved almost unprecedented heights in the arena of electronic dance music. With chart-topping singles, a #1 debut album, sold-out arena tours, and high-profile private party appearances, the duo rests comfortably upon the list of the world's top 10 highest-earning DJs of all time, with an estimated net worth of anywhere between $30 million and almost $100 million. And with that, I think it goes without saying that there's a lot that can be learned from the group's rise to global superstardom. In order to fully understand the genius behind the CHAINSMOKERS' unique marketing and branding and the widespread fame that's resulted, it's necessary to take a look at where it all started. Alex Paul was working at an art museum in New York City when he originally formed the CHAINSMOKERS, and at the time it consisted of Paul and another DJ named Rhett Bixler. Shortly after its initial formation, Bixler left the CHAINSMOKERS, leaving Alex by himself and in search of a new partner. So in 2012, when Alex was introduced to Drew Taggart and Interscope Records in turn, I'm sure he felt a bit relieved. Drew Taggart was a student at Syracuse University in addition to interning at Interscope, and was introduced to Paul by Paul's manager, Adam Alpert. The story goes that the two went on something of a man date and immediately hit it off. Shortly after that, Drew and Alex began DJing for small crowds of around 50 people at local nightclubs in New York City. Their breakthrough came 2 years later. In 2014, the duo released Selfie, a comedic gem of a track, no vocal melody and no chord progression. Instead, the track featured the voice of one of Alex's girlfriends reciting just about every cliche that a millennial white girl could be heard saying at the club. The comedic value of the track was unlike anything else, and it was that sense of humor that caused the track to really take off. It was an overnight hit and catapulted the CHAINSMOKERS into social media celebrity status. However, in their documentary Memories Do Not Open, named after their debut studio album, Alex is later quoted as saying, quote, "We had to do a lot of work to unbecome the Selfie guys," essentially saying that although the viral track gave the duo a whole lot of increased exposure overnight, it caused people to see the CHAINSMOKERS as nothing more than a novelty group who made funny little joke tracks, not serious music. Nevertheless, that hard work paid off, as the CHAINSMOKERS obviously went on to conquer the dance pop music world. But what sets them apart from other similar acts? Why are they so lucrative? Well, one thing that definitely helps our boys stand out is their commitment to comedy. Just like that original track Selfie, the CHAINSMOKERS love to use self-deprecating humor, whether it be on stage or on social media.
Hey, Takeaway's out now. Go download it and buy it on CD and play it in your car. It's out now. Go get it, everybody.
If you scroll through their Instagram and Facebook pages, you'll be guaranteed to crack a smile. They're always making fun of each other or striking ridiculous poses. They really go the extra mile to make sure and convey that they don't take themselves too seriously. You don't really see this as much in genres such as hip-hop, for example. Rappers, are for the most part pretty serious all the time, and with the CHAINSMOKERS, it's kind of just a refreshing break from all of that. Another thing that's unique about them is that they did something that no one else was really doing when they made the decision to have Drew start singing the songs. Live vocals weren't really a thing in EDM before the CHAINSMOKERS, and if you did see live vocals, it was by an independent vocalist flown in for a specific one-off performance. You didn't really see any dance acts that featured live vocals, so I think that it definitely gave them sort of the more broad appeal of a band as opposed to putting themselves inside the EDM box and just staying there and never trying anything different. I'm sure there were probably people telling them you can't do that as well. I mean, even the New York Times took shots at Taggart's lackluster vocal ability, but their persistence and belief in themselves doing something different clearly paid off. And when you put all of those factors together, what you've got is a chart-topping, highly paid, and madly successful music duo that doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what other videos you would like to see. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.